Ankita from Dynamic Academy. How are you guys? I'm sure you are in pink of health. Pink of health? Are you calling us pig? No, I am not. That's an idiom. It means you are healthy and amazingly perfect and looking pink. Actually, pink is kind of a word which says you're healthy and you're fine. Yeah, I know. English is a confusing word. It's a confusing language. According to our legendary actor, Mr. Amitabh Bachchan, English is a funny language. I'm not very good with mimicry, but okay. Anyways, well, in English, the vocabularies play very much important role. But wait, that's not all. Grammar is more important as well. If I have to talk about the present time, I should know which tense I'm using, which helping verb I'm using, what form of the verb I should use. If I'm talking about past, it should be was, did, had. If I'm talking about future, of course it should be will. So let's talk about a little bit about tenses today. What exactly is the meaning of a tense? Most people we just, in the schools we've just studied it. Teacher used to come, she would write tense, present, past, future, that's it. We never dare to ask her. And it's okay, it's what we are scared of. Tense means the timing of an action. It talks about the time the action was actually, conducted or the action was done. So yes, you are right. There are three types of tenses: present, past, and future. Let's start with the present first. Well, present tense talks about the things that is going in the present time. Right now I'm talking to you, I'm writing notes, you're making notes, you're watching TV, you are going home, you're walking, you're drinking water, you're drinking milk, you're having tea, coffee, whatever the action that is going on right now in the present time comes under the category of present. Now let me tell you a little bit specific, a little bit more dissecting of the present time. The science students, dissection, yeah, we are enjoying. We are dissecting a mouse. No, we are not dissecting a mouse. We are dissecting a tense. So the present is a common or a action that is going on at present time. The dissection, when you dissect the present time, you find four subcategories of the tense. The first one, simple present, or you call it present indefinite. Most of the actions, which are our daily routine or daily schedule, these type of sentences come under the category of simple present. I do go to market. She does go to walk. He does like to sing a song. We do play music. We do play music in a concert. Whatever our daily routines or daily schedules are. In this part, there's one tricky thing: the usage of do and does. As you know, do is used with the plural sense or with the pronouns which are signifying a plural form, like I, you, we, they. These are the plural sense of the words or the plural sense of the subject. So we use do with them. If in a sentence you're writing, I do go to market, that's great, that's fine. But the problem comes, as we are Indians, we don't understand the concept of do and does. It makes our head dizzy. So we all decided to talk to Mr. Shah Rukh Khan. He's a legendary actor. We asked him to go to Miss Elizabeth, the Queen of England. And we asked her, Mr. Shah Rukh Khan, we asked him to, ask about some shortcuts of do and does. He went there, represented India, inside the walls of Buckingham Palace. It was 3-day discussion between Shah Rukh Khan and Elizabeth. And at the end of the 3 days, the conclusion turned out, if you're using a do, that sentence means in the sentence, if you're using do, I do go to market. And if you remove do, it's still grammatically correct. I go to market. But Mr. Does, who has been in this position from so many years, he refused to resign from his job. He says, how could you resign me from my own original position? Not fair. Of course, he's right. He has been working in this English from since forever. Of course, you cannot throw him away. Mr. Do was a little skinny, so he was easily to overpowered. Mr. Does is a fatty, and he's like, I'm not getting out. Dare you throw me out? So, after having a deep, long conversation with Mr. Does, what he said, if you're using me after the singular words or singular pronouns like he, she, it, Ram, Sham, Ankita, Meena, Monisha, you're using does with them in a sentence, it's fine. Like Ankita does wake up at 7 o'clock. So that's my daily schedule. I wake up at 7. But if you remove me, you have to add the ending of S and ES, depending on the word, either of none of them, after the word of the verb. Means, if I'm saying Ankita does wake up at 7, if I'm removing does, it should be Ankita wakes up at 7. That's the compensation we have to pay to Mr. Does. Yeah. Well, the Shah Rukh Khan story was just a story, so don't worry about that. That's not a real thing. But yeah, do in the do format. If you're removing do, it's fine. But with the does, if you're removing does, you have to put a S ending of S or ES at the end of the verb to grammatically correct your sentence. The second part of the present is present continuous, where the action is going on. I am making a video. You're watching me. You're making notes. You're laughing. You're crying. You're drinking coffee. The action is going on. ING form. The third one, present perfect, where we just say the action has just been over within a couple of minutes or a couple of seconds or just a couple of hours, where the past, it's not been so much past. Like the moment my class is over, I come back down to my room and my mother's like, you had, your class has been over? Or like, you're back? And I say, yeah, I have just finished my class. I have just. Have and has is again used as a helping verb with the singular and plural forms. Has is used in the places of does, which means singular verbs, singular subjects, and with have we use with the plural subjects. So I say, yeah, I have, because we use I do. So instead of do, we are putting have. I have just, because recently the action is over, just finished. That verb third form. Finished, finished, finished. Why third form? Because action is over. I have just finished my class. So in the third category, present perfect, we have to use the third form of the verb. Don't feel like you get confused. I understand it's a little tricky, but with slow and steady, when making sentences, you'll catch up soon. And last but not the least, present perfect continuous, where we talk about the action started in past, it's still going on and will continue in future. Like, I'm saying, I have been working with Dynamic Academy for last 3 years. So I mean 3 years back I started working with them. I'm presently working. Maybe in the future also I'll work. She has been living in Mumbai since her childhood. Yeah, I mean she started living in Mumbai when the childhood, she was in the childhood days. Again she's living, and maybe in the future also she might be continuing to live. The only difference in this sentence is use of for and since. For is always used with the numbers for 10 years, for 3 months, for 2 days, and with the since you are a little bit specifying the time period. Since childhood, since marriage, since 1847, since 3 o'clock, a little bit specification here provided. So this is the form, this is the class, this is the information about the first part, that is called present tense. If you go with the past tense, the same format. Simple past, action over. I did go to school. If we are removing did, we are going to turn the verb from the first form to second form. I went to school. Past continuous, action was going on. I was dancing, I was playing, she was singing, they were eating, they were crying, and my mother was sleeping. Past continuous action going on. Past perfect, some action occurred or happened in past. I had gone to market yesterday. Raju had washed the clothes yesterday. Action was over in the past. Past perfect continuous, where the action started in past, it was there for some time and it was over in past. I had been working with British Council for last 3 years. Means 3 years back I was working with British Council, I worked for 3 years and after that I quit. So these are the 4 categories of past. Let's come to the future tense. It's amazing, right? It's exciting, you're learning everything so quickly. In future, we actually only go with 2 ones, simple future and future continuous. We don't talk about future perfect and future perfect continuous because, again, you don't know the future. You cannot predict the future. You cannot say, I will have gone to market by tomorrow. Okay, that's your assumption. But what if something happens or something other important term comes up? So the action will be opposite to your words. So we only go with simple future and future continuous. In simple future, I will go to market. She will play Diwali, she'll play with crackers, she'll play with the son, she'll play with the daughter. We will be celebrating Diwali tomorrow. They will be sleeping at 10 o'clock. Some action will be going on, will be happening. Future continuous, I will be walking to the center tomorrow. Action that is going on in future. We will be traveling by metro for my office work tomorrow. Radha will be cooking special dishes for the guests tomorrow. So action that will be going on in the future time. I hope you enjoyed this small video of tenses. If you have any questions, any doubts, you can write down, you can share with us, you can talk to us. And I hope you enjoy it. Make some sentences, use them in your daily life, and I'm sure you will actually crack the code of tenses, which maximum people think it's actually not, it's not their cup of tea. It's not true. It's not that difficult. Enjoy yourself, be safe, be in the pink of health. Bye bye.